Hi, welcome to RATETHISGEAR. Today I'll be doing a video review of the Everlast 16-ounce Prime training gloves. You can find these gloves pretty much at any of your local sporting goods stores. So if you're in a rush to buy them, you probably walk in and you see these gloves. So I just kind of wanted to give you my take on what I think of these gloves. They cost around 40 bucks. They're constructed out of a synthetic leather. They got this cool design with these plates here, these foam cutout plates for your wrist protection. So you could even potentially use them for your MMA training. I've seen they come with a matching like shin guards and things like that. So that led me to believe that you could use them for that type of a training as well. The padding on these gloves is a little bit hard. It's not the softest glove that I've tried out, but it's not that bad. I mean, you could use these for sparring so long as you don't use them for heavy bag work, because that will wear them out quickly. And you know, that's not going to be so good. You will definitely start to probably feel your knuckles through them, and that's not going to be good for your sparring partner. So the construction, as I mentioned, synthetic leather. It's got this mesh on the other side. These gloves are nice to look at. They have this Velcro strap mechanism, which is, for me, is a little bit on the smaller side. And what happens is this, depending upon the quality of the Velcro, it will stay on, some won't, especially when they're this small and the area of the Velcro is not as big. What happens is that lint builds up as you're using them. You have them in your gym bag, and what happens is that when you're trying to wrap them, fasten them, they'll come loose. So you have to know how to maintain them. So for me, that's a drawback to have a Velcro strap that's this small. It usually comes apart, especially if you're, you know, I'm assuming most people will be using these with hand wraps. So that could be an issue. As far as what type of a hand this will accommodate, this will accommodate a variety of hands, you know, medium, large, what have you. And they'll break in a little bit more, so they'll be a little bit more roomier. So right out of the box, you could open up your palm, make a really solid fist. It is attached at the thumb, as most gloves are. I always point that out. The thumb design is slightly curved, giving you a better feel for it. These gloves are not the most comfortable gloves for me, but they're not that bad. I mean, they're in between sort of, so that's not too bad. This mesh, does it help, you know, air dry these gloves? Not really. I mean, my hands usually tend to actually get hotter with this type of a design, and sometimes it starts to rip apart easier. As far as how long will these gloves last, I've had these types of gloves in my gym for quite some time, so it all depends on the type of work that you're trying to do. Sometimes they go anywhere from like 3 months to a year. But you know, for 40 bucks, you're probably better off looking online for a deal on a pair of gloves, unless you really have to just go in and grab these. So for the price point, they're a little bit expensive for the type of quality that it is. I mean, the stitching isn't all that great. It's decent, but it's not all that great. So, you know, with that said, would I recommend these gloves? If you're in a bind and you have to get something, then you know, you could probably get these. But if you have some time, you could order them online. I would probably shop around and get yourself a pair of leather gloves that will last you a little bit longer in your training. So hopefully this has been a great review for you guys, and thanks for watching.